Hi, I'm Count Blackstock. And this is Extra Scottish. And as you know, I'm Scottish. Okay, today we're going to take a look at The Sound of Metal starring Riz Ahmed. In this movie, Riz Ahmed is in a rock band or a metal band with his girlfriend, and he's the drummer, and suddenly he stops being able to hear, and then he has to go to the doctor. He finds out, oh man, he's going deaf, and he's a recovering addict. So his girlfriend helps take him to a place where addicts are recovering, whether it's an alcohol addiction or whatever it may be. So he goes there, and this is a place where everyone is deaf as well. And there's also a kids camp there, so he learns how to do sign language and gets to know everyone there, and really eventually, after getting over the frustration of it all, starts getting into the sign language and being there with the kids and enjoying himself. But then he decides to do implants, and then from there he leaves the place, goes back to his girlfriend, and she's essentially moved on at this point, and he's left on his lonesome. But I'll get into that a little bit more. Themes. So recovery, acceptance, finding peace. So as I was saying before, he finds peace with the fact that he's deaf. This it shows in the last scene, which I'll go into when I cover the best scene. And recovery. He's an addict, and it links in with now having his life change so dramatically. Best line. So the best line here is near the end of the movie when he's with his girlfriend, and they've come back together after he's come out of the recovery, and he says to her, "You saved my life, made it beautiful." And she in return says, "You also saved my life." Best scene. The best scene is at the conclusion of the movie. It's a really great scene. He spent the whole movie grappling with the fact that he's gone deaf, and then he gets these implants. And the thing about the implants, it's not like, it seems like he thought, oh, he'd just get his full hearing back, normal. Still has this sort of undertone bzzz sound going on. So when he goes into the middle of the city, sits on a bench, and he hears like the ding dong of the clock bell going off, and it's like zing, 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 and it's really like, basically you're getting noises coming everywhere, and then eventually he just takes them off, and he just sits there in tranquility, and you as the viewer, you're getting into the fact that the sound has gone away, and you're like, thank goodness as well. So it's really great filmmaking in that they give you that feeling there. And the best part of this movie to me is the sound. That's the great part. The way they differentiate it. It's like loud at times, and then when he's deaf, it's like, oh, you can't hear. And then they bring the volume back, so you really get a feel, and you're going along the journey with the character. Best twist. Well, the best twist really here is quite simple. It comes at the start. The theme of the whole movie, that he becomes deaf. And when he was living a life where he was a rock drummer, and he was really loving that life, and he was living in a trailer with his girlfriend and was quite content, and then boom, suddenly it all changes for him. So that's definitely the big twist. Maybe's aye, maybe's no. So for me here, this movie had a great use of sound. That alone makes it a great movie. Wonderful acting as well. I just really enjoyed it. It was excellent. So for me, this is definitely a maybe's eye. Go to check it out. It's great. I really enjoyed it. So if you want to take a look at another movie that links in drumming, which some consider to be one of the top ones when it comes to drumming, is Whiplash. So definitely go take a peek at that one. Scottish word. So it would only be appropriate to do Scotland in sign language, which I've gone to a fellow YouTuber to figure out what is, and I'm possibly going to botch this, but I'll give it a go anyway. Where am I? Here I am. Oh, there you go. And we start like that and go like that. 4 fingers, downward and across. That, I believe, is Scottish in sign language, or Scotland in sign language. So gotta trust me on that one. You saved my life, made it beautiful. Know what I mean?